a virus. Just think about it. Words leave you coughing, flow leave you wheezing, sneezing. That just proves I'm colder than a sneasel. Pass me.
Hello, Retro Bro here, giving you a Pokemon X and Y mixed tier battle against Cholo Nation. And this is another one of those matches that has gone down to the wire, so I know you guys will enjoy it. He has a very interesting mixed tier team of Salamence, Ninetales with Drought, Gallade, Shiftry, Pidgeot, and the Nidoqueen. Based on the team I currently have right now, I have fairly decent coverage against it, but how it's played will determine ultimately who will win. And this match can actually go either way, so it's actually going to be really good. At the same time, I feel like looking at his team, maybe I should open with a water type. That being Rotom Wash. I feel like if I go with Rotom Wash, I can either Hydro Pump or possibly even T-Wave, because I'm kind of predicting that Nidoqueen may be an opening possibly, but at the same time, Ninetales can be a problem too if it's Drought. Because if it's Drought, I have Solar Beam, which means I have to switch. But if it's a regular Ninetales, then I don't have anything to worry about. So we'll soon find out.
On that Mach 6 speed, when I get into a battle, I'ma make a bitch bleed. Shofu the beat down, I am introducing. Got the right.
So he did open up with Ninetales, and he does have Drought. So I'm not gonna be able to obviously go for rocks here with Ferrothorn like I would like to, unfortunately. At the same time, it's hard to switch into something like this because Flamethrower in the Sun is full power, and that Solar Beam is gonna wreck as well. So I went into Weezing. Though he's a physical wall, I run an Assault Vested set, so even with this amazing power from the Sun, I can still wreck this thing pretty decently. So let's go ahead and go for a Sludge Bomb here. I'm pretty sure he's not going to switch because most regular Weezings are physical walls and don't hold very well with their special defense. So he's probably more than confident in the power of the Sun and going up against my Weezing. And he showed that he was. I knew the Flamethrower wouldn't kill me, but it still hit a lot harder than I expected it to, even being in the Sun. But I get poisoned first turn, so that will help even the odds. Let's go ahead and Sludge Bomb again. He may actually even want to switch after seeing how well my Weezing took that. Ooh, and he misplays by going by a Will-O-Wisp. Since I'm not a physical attacker, Will-O-Wisp won't do much. And though it will drop down my health a little bit, which is only 12% per turn, he was actually better off going for another Flamethrower right there. So him doing the Will-O-Wisp helped me a great deal. At this point now, he's probably going to go ahead and do that Flamethrower. And from 58 HP with the Sun out, it should kill me. But no, wait, he actually switches. And here comes the Nidoqueen.
On his beat, much lax in front of cutlery, it's dinner time. Niggas couldn't see me cause they pillow swine. Undercover legendary, favorite.
I have very low health, so it's really not much of a reason to switch here. The Weezing is amazing, so I should probably go for a Dark Pulse here. Ooh, and he decides to Stealth Rock, so that works out for me. I mean, Stealth Rocks on the field is never good, but at the same time, I get a little additional damage off with Weezing.
Hey, what's even good, man?
So at this point now, if the Stealth Rocks is up, Nidoqueen should go ahead and kill me. And then I'll make the proper switch from there. Ooh, Dragon Tail. No, right into the rocks. I didn't need that to happen right now. Anyhow, I'm way faster than Nidoqueen unless it's Scarf. So let's go ahead and Facade, and it will definitely kill. He's Stealth Rock, so we know he's not Scarfed, or he would have been locked in the Stealth Rock. So there's no way this thing is outspeeding me. So let's go ahead and kill it.
Nurse Floyd calling ambulance. I spit like magma. Tell your weak flows don't affect me. I'm gastrodon.
Let's see what he wants to go into from here, because my Swellow can do worse, especially since his gut set, as you guys have been seeing quite often, because I'm like obviously in love with this thing. So from here, as much as I want to do Facade because it's powerful, let's go ahead and Brave Bird. Ooh, but he fakes out for the additional damage. Now at this point, I made a misplay and took a lot of recoil damage going for a Brave Bird again, like he wasn't gonna switch. What I should have did was went ahead and Facaded. I would have not taken recoil damage. I did a base 140 attack, and I would have shreked this thing. But he actually went ahead and sacrificed his Ninetales, so the recoil damage I take won't be as bad as it would have had he put in somebody at full power. So I lucked out in essence. So I'll take a little recoil and then the 12 from the burn, which isn't too bad.
You guys really ain't ready for this. My man's a lyrical genius.
Let's see who he wants to go out to from here. I can't live Stealth Rocks from this point either, so switching is a total waste. I'm honestly going to have to protect here because I know he wants to fake out and then make my next move. So let's go ahead and do that. I know he wants to fake out, so we'll definitely go ahead and protect, kill miss, and then we'll outspeed the thing and hit it. Now, I'll take my 12% from the burn, and I will shrek this thing this turn with my last little bit of health.
Punchline King G.E. Nothing but straight bars. Kill him.
Okay, I'm busting out my Pokeball as a hell I be smoking. Y'all tell them that
now for that all-powerful Brave Bird. What? He went faster than me? How? There's Swellow outspeeds most things in OU. No, wait, but the sun is still out. Ah, so he's Chlorophyll. Okay, that was a huge mistake on my part. I mean, I couldn't switch because of the Stealth Rock, but I could have quick attacked just to get additional damage off before I died. But in hindsight, I did not pay attention to the drought coming out from the Ninetales and him being Chlorophyll, so he got me. Well played, Cholo, well played. So from here, I totally want to Toxic this move. So let's go ahead and do that.
You already know who it is.
At the same time, Stealth Rocks would be a valuable choice too, so I should probably Stealth Rock first, because I'm pretty sure Shift Tree can't do much to me. He can do knockoff to get rid of my leftovers, but I mean, other than that, if I remember correctly from Shift Tree's move pool, there shouldn't be much he can do to a Ferrothorn. So he may knock off first, or he'll switch like he did now, giving me the free Stealth Rocks. And there it is. Now, I never seem to remember Gallade too well, and I know his moves are stab and he hits hard, but I was positive that if he Drain Punched me, me being physically defensive, even though it's my weakness, I would still survive it. But what I didn't account for is that he can get close combat, and I was definitely not going to live that. Well, maybe I could have, in all honesty, had it not been critted, but crits go through defense. So yeah, that's a thing, and I got wrecked. But the Stealth Rocks is up, so it's all cool. And the Sunlight is gone as well, so pretty happy about that. Alakazam should be able to wreck this thing from here, so let's go ahead and hit him with a Psychic. Actually, yeah, I could do Psychic, or I can use Dazzling Gleam. Psychic is probably the better choice, but I made the mistake of going for Dazzling Gleam. Well, actually, it wasn't really a mistake because he's Psychic too, and Psychic resists Psychic, so Dazzling Gleam is actually the correct move.
Not to mess with. Check it, punch shots, we get chest fit. No question. Make a Mewtwo X in this bitch. Ask why I'm killing your section. Lesson learned. Head of my class and want cash and a sash, boy. If not, swing cannons gonna be armed. Make a blast toy.
Alakazam may be able to save the game for me. I have a decent move pool of Side Shock, Energy Ball, Shadow Ball, and Dazzle Gleam. So, basically standard set. And I'm Magic Sashed, of course. So, I can come in on rocks without taking the damage. And I can live an attack that would normally OHKO me. So, let's see what he decides to do from here.
We're taking it all the way back to the first Cipher. Scoop, get him.
These trainers gotta go. Get up.
And he goes out to his Salamence. This thing is going to outspeed me, but I will live it because of the Focus Sash, and then I'll kill it with a Dazzling Gleam. So I'm perfectly fine with that, actually. So let's go ahead and take this hit that's really going to wreck us, and then we'll go ahead and get rid of him. And there we go. What? He lived it? No. That was not supposed to happen. I definitely needed Alakazam to hit at least one more poke after this thing, but unfortunately I'm not getting it. Anywho, Moxie or not, I have a Pokemon that has Quick Attack left, so I will hit this thing right away before it can do anything serious. And that's what Raticate is for. That all-powerful stab Quick Attack. He's also got 2, so after this turn, my Flame Orb will kick in, and I'll start doing some work. Hopefully. So let's see what his next poke is. Hopefully it's something Raticate can wreck.
Challenge me, that's illogical. The flow is sheer cold, it'll turn your ass to a popsicle. Unstoppable, I'm coming for you. Better spend your time, nurse. Shofu so fly, on the cover of that wide version.
So he plays his Pidgeot. I know for a fact that thing is faster than me, so I'm going for Sucker Punch. If he doesn't know I carry the Sucker Punch, then he'll go ahead and attack with one of his powerful moves, predicting to go first because he's naturally faster than me, and I'm going to hit this thing hard. Pidgeot also doesn't take physical hits too well, so hopefully, even though Sucker Punch isn't stab, maybe because I am Guts, it may kill.
Hit that like button, share it with somebody, all that good stuff. I want to go ahead and give a quick shout out to all the people that participated on the Cipher.
It was critted and it did not, but the recoil he'll take from Brave Bird will kill him anyway, so I am cool with that because we're both going down now.
If you want to make your own Pokemon Cipher, I've left the link to the instrumental in the description. Normally I'd call somebody out, but I don't.
Could not complain about that scenario.
So go ahead and download that if you want to make one. I'll try and check out as many as possible. Make sure you check out.
He should now be down to his last poke. And both of mine are severely wounded, so this can still go either way.
And then next to their link, there'll be a timestamp that you can click to go straight to their verse.
So now I'll run Blastoise because I really have no choice. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Ice Beam because that's the best move I can make right now. But he's going to wreck me with a Grass Attack, guaranteed. These things usually carry Seed Bomb as a physical grass move, so that should be his next move.
Playlist tab, which will take you to all of the Pokemon songs that we've ever done. We have like 18 or 17, something like that, so there's a lot.
Yeah, and he carries the Leaf Storm, so he's actually a special attacker. And at this point, I lose, because if you remember, Weezing is up to 2 HP, and Stealth Rocks are out. So the minute he comes to the field, guess what happens to me? Poop! He dies. Great game, Colo. That one came down to the wire. I had loads of fun, and we definitely have to do this again sometime. If you guys like these type of battles, like, comment, subscribe. Also, let me know what other type of battles you'd like to see on X and Y. I will try to make it as interesting as possible. And as usual, I've been Retro Bro, and I'm signing out.